on vinyl community and Kiss Army? Welcome to another video with the Record Spinner. The day is finally here because in today's video I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the Kiss Creatures of the Night 40th Anniversary Super Deluxe box set. It has been a year since we got the first Kiss Super Deluxe set with Destroyer, which I unboxed on its release date, and here I am 1 year later doing the same with Creatures of the Night, and honestly, I am so stoked to dig into this box set. I can tell you right now, in terms of the material that's featured in this set, I think this might outdo the Destroyer box, but in terms of what you get with the extra memorabilia and such, this is really going to be a feast for the eyes and ears, and I am so stoked to unbox this all for you. So right off the bat, here is the front of the box with the hype sticker. Let's see if you can see that perfectly. And I'm going to read it off to you before we take the shrink wrap off. So, it says, Creatures of the Night, 40th Anniversary, Limited Edition, Super Deluxe Box Set, 5 CDs plus Blu-ray audio, 103 total tracks, 75 unreleased, original 1982 album newly remastered, 34 demos, rarities, outtakes, 24 unreleased, 26 unreleased Creatures of the Night tour performances, plus 7 tour sound effects, including the tank, Blu-ray audio, brand new album Dolby Atmos and 5.1 surround sound mixes, 80-page hardcover book featuring new interviews with Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley, liner notes by Ken Sharp, unreleased photos, handwritten lyrics, and rare collectibles. Exclusive collectible bonus items. Creatures of the Night 1982 press kit, band bio, 3 posters, 2 stage drawings, promo photos, Creatures t-shirt iron-on transfer, bumper sticker, replica ticket, backstage pass, 4 trading cards, 1982 replica tour program, 4 illustrated art cards, Gotham Rock City News Volume 2 newspaper, 5 glow-in-the-dark guitar picks, iron-on patch, and 4 buttons. And then there is also a parental advisory sticker that's probably alluding to Paul Stanley's live stage raps from the tour. So we are going to be taking the shrink wrap off now. And all right, so right off the bat, absolutely love the sort of purplish border around the box. Has a nice sort of almost aluminum type look to it, and the artwork looks absolutely vibrant, almost not three-dimensional, but it just adds a little bit more clarity, just the way that it's, you know, printed on the surface of the box. This is such a beautiful deluxe thing to behold. And then we have the back here, which has all of the contents listed. And I will break down each of the discs as I go, provide some background and whatever info that I can provide. And also here is the spine of the box as well. So it is a lift-off lid, just like this. Comes off like that. And first up, we have the hardbound book. So this right here, we have scans of the master tape boxes. Nice little touch, very similar to what they did with the Destroyer booklet. So let's open it up. I will go page by page so you guys can see everything. American Supergroup lead guitarist. This is the ad that they put in the papers when they were seeking out a guitar player. Once Ace Frehley left the band, then they ended up with Vinnie Vincent. And this is The Monster is Unleashed. So this is Ken Sharp's essay with various interviews and testimonials from Gene and Paul and other band members. So it kind of breaks down everything here. Tells the story with some unseen photos. So it kind of starts right at the sort of the beginning where the story of Creatures kind of takes off at, which is basically the Killers compilation when they did the 4 tracks for that, which served as a sort of primer for what the band would do with Creatures. And we have scans of tape boxes and various notes. And there's the band in their elder outfits. And it is these outfits that adorn the cover of the Killers compilation. More scans of tape boxes. More lead guitar player ads with a photo of Ace there. Then we got various shots of Vinnie Vincent with Gene and Paul along by himself. And for as integral as Vinny is to this part of the band's history, in terms of the album coming together and him being a member, he did not save Kiss. There, I just said it right there. Cool shot of Eric Carr. I've seen photos from these photo sessions, but I haven't seen like the various ones that are featured in the book, which is pretty cool. More liner notes. This is going to be very, very nice to dissect and dig into. And here we have various print ads and posters. I gotta say, this one is very cool. I have never seen that ad before. That looks awesome. And then looks like we have an original proof of the album artwork, which is pretty cool. Dennis Wallach did the design for it, and there's a picture of him with the guys. Ah, cool. That's a cool photo that was taken from a promo poster, which is much reputable. It's one of the coolest looking ones out there. Various shots of lightning, various color gradients of the album cover, which is pretty cool, with the lit up eyes. And this looks to be a promo poster from the Netherlands, and we have various vinyl center labels and jacket variants from different countries, and that's all disclosed on the bottom. This is very cool. Tells you where each cover and label is from. Oh, wow, this is cool. So then we have various cassettes and Japanese pressings and picture discs. And then there's a some shots from the publicity announcement, which Ace was present at, but obviously was not part of the tour. And here we have some photo outtakes from the I Love It Loud music video. Talks about the tour. There's Eric Carr on the Tank drum riser. And there's the band from the I Love It Loud music video. Promo photo with Ace. And then there's the band doing some press with Vinny. More press photos. Talks about the promo tour. Ooh, interesting. What is that? Don't know what that is. That looks pretty cool. Official merchandise. I'm curious. Now I'm going to have to go back into the book and check out what that is. I've never seen that before. And then here we have various photos of Gene and Paul. These are from the I Love It Loud music video. Various live shots taken of the stage, the Tank stage, which supposedly originated as a sort of concept stage for if the band was to tour for The Elder. Mark Ravitz, who designed the stage for the Creatures tour, kind of talked about how the ideas of a Tank stage kind of germinated from talk of them doing a tour for The Elder, but obviously that did not happen. And here we have a cool photo collage of the band doing a in-store appearance. More live shots. I have never seen these pictures before. This is phenomenal. And here we have various print ads for various shows from the tour. Plasmatics were the opening act. Cool stuff here. That's a great black and white shot of Paul with his sort of a zebra print Explorer, which is pretty cool. There's Gene and Vinny there. Here we have ticket stubs and fan testimonials. Let's see. Anyone notable? Let's see. Looks like we have various members of the bands give their testimonials that opened up for them on the Creatures tour. So there's Plasmatics, Night Ranger. More live shots. These are absolutely beautiful pictures, seriously. Cool shot of Gene there. Various print ads. This is when the band went to South America and they did their last shows in makeup before they took it off. Talks about that. That's a cool shot of the whole band on the drum riser. That is absolutely awesome. That looks great. I've never seen that one before. There's the main three right up in the front. Wow. Stunningly put together booklet, and there's a nice little tribute to Eric Carr, as well as Michael James Jackson, who had passed away kind of fairly recently, who had produced this record. And we have all the track lists of each disc laid out, and all the credits in here. And then it ends with this promo shot of the band with Ace. And that is the book. So beautifully assembled and beautifully put together. This was very, very nice. And now we have this little folder here, which, if you're looking at it, this is rather intriguing. The KISS logo is printed backwards. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if that was a little manufacturing flub of sorts, but interesting. So, what do we have here? So here we have individual artwork pieces of each band member. So there's Paul. There's Gene. There's Eric. And there's Vinnie Vincent. And here is Gotham Rock City News. So this right here is sort of like almost set up like a newspaper, and it is a track-by-track breakdown of all the songs featured in this box set, whether it be tracks off of the album or demos or various things that didn't make it on the record. Breaks it all down. There's scans of tape boxes. This is beautifully put together, and it's like printed on like old like newspapery, like Bible type paper. Very thin quality, gives off the desired effect. Oh, this is absolutely cool. They did the exact same thing with the Destroyer box, and that's where the Gotham Rock City moniker comes from. So they did a volume 2, which is awesome. Very nice. And then here's the last page here. So this is absolutely tremendous. And on this side, oh look, this is cool. So we have some handwritten lyrics here featured on the back side, the very end. So that is a nice little exclusive bit of design that you can kind of flip through and lick your fingers and flip through as you listen to the contents of the set. All right, and now we have, let's see, oh my gosh. So this is the tour program for the 10th anniversary tour. Opens up like that. Shot of the band with Eric and Vinnie. And kind of gives you a whole rundown of the band's history up from 73 up until the present at the time. So kind of is a little bit of a retrospective type of deal. That's a cool picture of Gene there. There's Paul. There's Eric. Cool middle shot of the whole band. There's Vinnie. And there's also a nice little nod to Ace there, as well as a little nod to Peter as well. Since they were celebrating the 10th anniversary, those guys had to be mentioned. And there's the whole catalog that was out at the time. So, nice little replica of the tour program. And now we get into this sort of press kind of folder, which looks like this. Opens up, and we have tons of stuff to get through. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Where do we begin? So I'm going to start with the left side. And sure enough, we have that classic promo poster. That looks absolutely awesome. That's such a great shot of the band there. That is so cool. Loudest band in the world. That is awesome. And then here we have various sketches and such of the tour stage. So we have some handwritten notes there. And then here you can see Kiss United States Tour 1982. And that is the original outline of what was to ultimately become the sort of Creatures stage. But this was planned around the time of The Elder. So this is rather interesting. Mark Ravitz, like I said, designed it. He also designed the Destroyer stage set as well. And here we have a nice little fold-out poster. And here, this looks to be the press kit, the sort of essay on the band. Talks about the album, stapled just in the top left corner. So I don't really want to bend this. You're easily so prone to, so I'm going to be careful to not do so, just to keep it all intact. So there we are. For the sake of just showcasing everything. There's that. And there's the last page there. And then here we have, oh, wow, this is cool. This looks to be a Japanese promo poster. And this is rather intriguing, promoting the Creatures album, but yet they still appear in their Elder outfits in this poster. It's a very clever bit of design. I've never seen this before. That's very, very intriguing. Very, very cool indeed. And then here we have the sort of Killers photos, trading cards. Not exactly trading, but kind of get the general gist. That was Eric. There's Gene there. There's Paul. And there is Ace there. These are very cool. Nice to kind of represent the Killers sort of era win with this set, so it's nice that these are included here. And here we have a backstage pass for Detroit, and it's like printed on that nice sort of like soft type material, and you can just peel it off the back here and just stick it right on your jeans or your jacket. So that way when time machine traveling becomes a thing, you can go back to Detroit on February 23rd and put this on your jacket and get all access. And then here is another sort of advertisement sticker type deal, which is very cool. And this looks to be a commemorative ticket for the show at Maracanã Stadium in Rio, in Brazil. And that show was indeed filmed, and that's on the Kissology Volume 2 DVD. And this looks to be the bumper sticker, which is very cool, but sadly I will not be putting this on my car bumper. And this looks to be the t-shirt iron-on, commemorative for the 40th anniversary of the album, in which this box set is celebrating. And no, I will not be putting this on a t-shirt. And then last in this folder, we have various band and press photos. So there is Vinny there. There's Eric, Paul, as well as Gene. And then there's a press photo of the band with Ace. So very nice. I'll put all of that away once I'm done with this unboxing. And then this right here. Oh, this is cool. So here we have an iron-on patch, which comes in its own little resealable bag. Jeez, you got all kinds of stuff with this set. Oh, wow. This is very nice. The print quality of the material is so nice. Look at that. That is very, very cool. And you can just iron that onto your jean jacket, put it on your sleeve, have that be your badge of honor in the Kiss Army. And here, oh my gosh, I'm telling you, they really, I think, just in terms of what you get with the extra ephemera, this just takes it to a whole other level compared to what we got with the Destroyer set. And I'm not dogging the Destroyer set, but that's definitely set a standard, I would say, of what was to be included. So, and we also have individual band buttons. These are all in their own sort of plastic. I'm not even going to open these, but they have like a slight holographic look to them. So there's one for Gene. There's one for Eric. There's one for Paul. As well as one for Vinny as well. And then next up, we have the set of 5 guitar picks here, which come in their own Ziploc bag. Not Ziploc, but their own resealable bag. And I'm going to showcase all the back sides of them, but just to show, they all have the KISS logo and their signatures of each band member associated with the album. So there's one for Ace. There's one for Eric Carr, which is pretty cool. There's one for Vinnie Vincent. There's one for Gene. And here is one for Paul. Now, I'm going to try to pull off this glow-in-the-dark effect perfectly. So I'm going to put it up to the light. That way it really does shine. And I'm going to shut off my ring light in 3, 2, 1. And there you go. You see the effect kind of work in place. So as long as you kind of have it up to the light for a good period of time, it'll absorb up that kind of glow-in-the-dark effect. So let's make sure we're focused here. Perfect. So after going through all of that ephemera, now we're going to get into some music territory. So starting off with, I think, the most important piece of this set, and that is the original album itself. And this is a new remaster of the album. Here's the original back cover here. Opens up, and basically what we have here is the printed inner sleeve of what was featured with the original vinyl album. And here is the disc for the main album itself. Very cool. And then we get to disc 2 as well as disc 3. So we have demos, rarities, and outtakes. And it opens up like this, and we have everything listed here. So just to kind of go through everything that's featured in the outtakes and rarity stuff, we have the 4 tracks that were featured on the Killers compilation. We also have the Penny Lane demos, which were done right before The Elder, back when they were going to make a more hard rock type album, and then Bob Ezrin was enlisted, and The Elder came to be, and the rest is history. So there's that. There's original demos of the tracks that were done at Penny Lane. There's also various other different mixes of tracks from the Killers compilation, as well as other unreleased tracks. A couple of Gene Simmons demos. These are more than likely have been released on the Vault box set. We have different takes of tracks off the Killers album. Takes 1 and 2 of I Still Love You. Takes 1, 2, 3 with a false start of Saint and Sinner. We have an outtake called Betrayed, which is a completely sort of unreleased track from the album sessions. Like, when you hear it, that was one of the singles that dropped in promotion of this set. When you hear it, you hear that distinctive Eric Carr, John Bonham-esque drum sound. It sounds like it could have easily fit on the record. Then we have alternate mixes, different other takes, single edit of I Love It Loud, and the 1985 remix of Creatures of the Night, back when the album got re-released in 1985. So I'll take out the first disc here, and here, kind of like the Destroyer box, we have a scan of a reel-to-reel tape reel there. And here is disc 3. And moving onward, now we have what is a rather nice surprise, and that is Creatures Tour Live 82-83, Rockford, Sioux City, Houston, Pine Bluff. These right here are all soundboard recordings. It's a compilation of tracks from all these shows sequenced as the set list was on the Creatures tour. Now, some of these shows have existed via audience recordings, but these soundboard sources have never been released or known to exist I say that, but yet the soundboard tapes did leak this past summer. And what's crazy is that what leaked were like the full concerts of what was featured within this set, but instead they just took a selection here and there. So if you're familiar in the bootleg realms, the full shows are there, but it's nice that, they still did something officially with them. So we have a photo collage here, and on the back we have a sort of collage of passes, ticket stubs, and flyers. Opens up, cool live shot of the band, and all the track list here. So we basically have the main set list from the tour taking up disc 4 as well as a portion of disc 5, and then we have some bonus live performances, so other songs that were performed during the tour that didn't really quite make it towards the end. So we have things like Rock and Roll Hell. They even did King of the Nighttime World, which I was not aware of. Other versions of let's see what's on here. Other versions of Cold Gin, I Still Love You, and Strutter. But then, as an extra bonus, and this is for the uber diehards to really love, as well as ones that saw the tour can appreciate, we have the tour sound effects. So there's the tank start of the show, the turbine, the firehouse siren when they did Firehouse, the drum and ending tank, bass solo, wind, and gargoyles. That was when Gene did his bass solo, and there was all effects going on. Bells and flames. So that'll be interesting to hear. For myself, obviously, I didn't live to see the tour, but that's still pretty cool. And here we have sort of like a cool kind of DIY, like stamped font type thing with handwritten text there with the band's logo there. That is very cool. And here is the other disc. So this is going to be very, very fun to listen to. I might put this in the car right away, actually, to listen to. And last but not least, we have the Blu-ray here, which is the 5.1 surround sound Dolby Atmos mix of the album. Nice little fold out here. And here is the Blu-ray disc for that. Now, this mix was not done by Steven Wilson, who had done the mix of Destroyer in the Destroyer set. This was done by somebody else. I saw it in the hardbound book. Let me just pull it up real quick just to tell you who did it, because I'm curious myself. Dolby Atmos 5.1 surround mixed by Richard Whittaker. So that is the guy who did it. And as for remastering of the album, it doesn't quite. It's mastered by Richard Whittaker and Kevin Vandenberg for Stanford Music Group. Interesting. Have to dig up those names and find out what's going on there. So, as you can see, there is a lot with this set in terms of material to listen to and bits of memorabilia to feast your eyes on, as well as the hardbound book. I am a very pleased Kiss fan, and I am so excited to dig into this set. And honestly, let's hope that there are more deluxe, super deluxe editions to come in the future. There was some talk when those Creatures soundboard shows leaked that this was going to affect perhaps potential sales and if there's going to be more sets to come. But I'd like to think that, for people that are into the bootleg world that, got access to those shows, me being one of them, that they would still buy the official product. And obviously, as you can tell here, that's exactly what I did. So, fingers crossed for more releases down the road. And also, I did also pre-order the 3LP Deluxe Vinyl Edition, which is a Kiss Online exclusive. I'm going to unbox that in a different video coming up, and I'm also going to showcase the single LP Half-Speed Master in my next monthly vinyl haul, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But until then, I have a lot of listening to do. So there you guys go. That is my unboxing of the Kiss Creatures of the Night 40th Anniversary Super Deluxe box set. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead, give it a like, and subscribe to the channel. See you guys in the next video, and most importantly, keep the records spinning.